Good morning, I thank you for coming. Please help yourself to breakfast anonymously sponsored. The Torah says, Yikach ish isha chadasha, somebody gets married, it's a new marriage. Lo yeter but so he's exempt from going out to serve in the army. Lo yavlo b'chol davar naki, he's not obligated to do anything for the first year. He has to gladden his wife who he took. Now this is one of the exemptions. In other words, if you wanted to be in the army, there's some exemptions. Just one of the exemptions that we're talking about. The other exemptions would be, for example, if you built a house and then you had inaugurated, or you planted a vineyard and not yet redeemed it. Those are the exemptions that you would not be able to serve in the army. But it's interesting to note that Rashi, on the pasuk, on the verse dealing with a new husband who wishes to fight in battle, here's what Rashi says: he should return home lest he be killed. If he would not listen to the Kohen, it is fitting for him to die. So, first of all, what do you mean not listening to the Kohen? The Kohen, how could you defy the Kohen? It's only the most righteous people who serve in the army. And B, why does Rashi only use the language, lest he should die, he's not listening to the Kohen? He doesn't use that but the vineyard or by the house. So what's going on there? So Rabbi Shimon Kaplan, I think, gives a very powerful answer. And he suggests the following. In all the three categories that we mentioned, the vineyard, the house, getting married, there is a way to get out of this. For example, in the case of the house or the vineyard, he can say, my house is hefker. I don't own the house anymore. I don't own the vineyard anymore. If I don't own the vineyard anymore, guess what? I can serve in the army. But there's another loophole. What he can do, he can say, I'm divorcing my wife. He can do that, and therefore he can serve in the army. So Rashi is saying that in this circumstance, he must listen to the Kohen, and if it's not, he's fitting he should die. Why is that? Because somebody makes his property hefker. You can say maybe there's an aspect, a holy aspect, but somebody who's willing to divorce his wife in order to join the army, to shame his wife, no amount of self-sacrifice for Hashem to ever be justified by mistreating another individual, especially one's wife. That's the powerful thing that Rashi is trying to convey to us. And the story of Yisrael Salanter was a great Musarist, and one time he went to a small shul, a small town, and his assistant washes his hands with a lot of water, and he just washes up to his knuckles. And he says to his assistant, you know why? They didn't expect us to come. The Gabe would have to go work extra to bring more water. It wasn't like he went to the sink, he had to go to the well to get to the water. I didn't want that somebody should be on my expense. I should be chumrah and do something, extra on somebody else's expense. That's an important lesson for Rosh Hashanah. You want to do something, right, but not at somebody else's expense, and especially not your wife's expense. Have a wonderful day.